Ready? Yeah. Call to order the September 10th, 2018 City Council Latrobe meeting. All stand and salute the flag.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
We'll have a moment of silence. Keep in mind Rosie's mother, and anything else you need to rest her, just to get the silence, which we very rarely find. Thank you. Roll call.
Mr. Kelly? Mr. Murtha?
Here.
Mr. Bartels?
Here.
Mr. Baldneary?
Here.
Mr. Forrest?
Here.
Mrs. Weller? Here. Mayor Wolf?
Okay. Can I have an approval of the minutes for the August 13th meeting?
I move the minutes of the August 13th, 2018 meeting be approved and accepted and be permitted to remain on the Secretary's desk where they will be available for reading and inspection to anyone.
Can I have a second?
I second the motion.
Any questions or comments? Changes? Additions? Stand as read. Okay, I need an approval for the fiscal department reports and paid bills for the month of August 2008. Can I have a motion?
I'll make a motion.
Second.
I'll second it, Betty.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Okay. Now this portion, we have citizens' request for anything on the agenda. So if it's on the agenda and you have something to say about it, fine. If it isn't, we have a portion at the end of the meeting where you can speak. So is there anybody have anything to say? Step up to the mic, give us your name and address.
Yes, it's Robchenko, 921 Walnut Street. I see that there is a motion to fill the municipal board authority opening. I just wanted to know how many people have applied to that, and was that ever advertised?
I believe it was advertised and one person applied for it.
Do you think that's sufficient to fill that type of position?
Well, it's been out there advertised and nobody seems to, it's just like any of our other board things. Nobody wants to do anything.
All right, thanks.
Okay, anybody else? Committee reports, Finance Committee, they're not here. Public Safety and Fire Committee,
Nothing at this time.
Public Works Committee, Eric.
We have nothing at this time.
Okay. Personnel Committee
Nothing at this time.
and Events Committee.
Nothing to note.
Not much going on. How about the showcase?
I emailed Superintendent Swigert, and it looks like we're going to do November 12th as the award ceremony for the student recognition.
Okay, thank you, Jack. Board and Authority reports, anybody? I don't see anybody in the Board and Authorities. So I guess we'll move on to Department reports. Mike?
Nothing at this time, sir.
Chief Brazili not here. Sorry. Acting Chief Angus?
Nothing at this time.
Ann?
I have no report.
Okay, cool. Okay. up to you, Zach. Oh, wait a minute. Yes, Chief.
Jack,
Yes.
on the award,
Yes.
the company is EDCO, EDCO. That's they're out of California. That's where we get the award. That we have an account with them, and they're familiar with our procedure in ordering and engraving. So if you want EDCO.
EDCO. I'll probably be getting in touch with you before I do that, too.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, Zach.
The first action item on the agenda is 10A1. This is a resolution entitled Resolution Authorizing Revenue Anticipation Note. This resolution will authorize the city to enter into a short-term lending agreement with First National Bank for a $360,000 loan at an interest rate of 3.7% to be satisfied by the end of the year.
Can I get a motion?
I'll make that motion, Deputy Mayor.
Second?
I'll second.
Any questions or comments?
Wayne, could you please explain why we're doing this?
Yeah, essentially, what we're doing is, we have a CD of a little over $1 million, and if we took the $360,000 out of the CD, we would have a $20,000 penalty, a loss of interest. So instead of doing that, we did a short-term note, short-term loan, which would cost us about $2,000, a little less than $2,000 actually. The net result is we're going to save $18,000 by not taking the CD out.
Thank you.
Mrs. Weller?
Yes.
Mr. Murtha?
Yes.
Mr. Baldneary?
Yes.
Mr. Bartels?
Yes.
Mr. Forrest?
Yes.
The next item on the agenda is another resolution. It's a resolution entitled Approving Agreement with Enviro 21. This resolution would approve the generator agreement attached to it as Exhibit A, which would use Enviro 21 for reverse bidding processes for some of the upcoming city contracts, including waste and possibly some paving contracts, as I understand.
Can I have a motion?
I'll make that motion.
A second?
I'll second.
Any questions or comments?
Mr. Forrest?
Yes.
Mr. Bartels?
Yes.
Mr. Murtha?
Yes.
Mrs. Weller?
Yes.
Mr. Baldneary?
Yes.
The next item on the agenda is a resolution. It's entitled Authorizing Encroachment into Right-of-Way Located at 137 Avenue E. This resolution would authorize the property owner at that location to maintain the fence that has been constructed, which is located within the right-of-way. City personnel have visited and determined that it is not a danger to the public.
I'll make the motion as outlined by the solicitor.
Second?
I'll second it, Deputy Mayor.
Thank you. Any questions or comments?
Mr. Murtha?
Yes.
Mr. Baldneary?
Yes.
Mrs. Weller?
Yes.
Mr. Bartels?
Yes.
Mr. Forrest?
Yes.
The next item on the agenda will be a resolution item. This will be a resolution that appoints Ann M. Amatucci, 804 St. Clair Street, Latrobe, to the vacant unexpired term on the LMA board.
Can I have a motion?
I'll make that motion.
Second?
I'll second.
Any questions or comments?
Mrs. Weller?
Yes.
Mr. Murtha?
Yes.
Mr. Forrest?
Yes.
Mr. Baldneary?
Yes.
Mr. Bartels?
Yes.
Next item on the agenda is a motion. The motion is as follows. Motion to authorize the Public Works Department to regrade 7 handicap ramps identified by the Public Works Director in the downtown area of the city.
Can I have a motion?
I'll make that motion.
Second?
I'll second it.
Thank you. All those in favor?
I do have a question.
Oh, I'm sorry. Any questions or comments?
Do we have a price yet?
I think, Mike, you were looking at about 3,500.
Correct. Thank you.
The process is going to be on this, Mike, could you please explain this? What the process is going to be on that?
Yeah, the process would be grinding down the existing curb ramp at those 7 identified locations. After the curb ramp is going to be ground down flush with the gutter, there will be cement work done in place to patch and repair any of the existing cement that's broken apart. And then it's going to be graded down so the slope doesn't exceed 13% as well.
And then come springtime, when that's not there, we're responsible to replace that again?
That would be correct.
Which will end up costing us more money, right?
Correct.
For a project that PennDOT is coming in and doing, right?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Any more questions? All those in favor?
Which for the fact right now, we are still ADA compatible, right?
Correct.
Okay, thank you. Go ahead.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
Aye.
The last item on the agenda is a resolution item. The resolution is entitled Designating On-Street Parking Located on Both Directions of Travel of West Tacoma Avenue as Permit Parking Only. This resolution would be West Tacoma Avenue, both directions of travel, from Taft Street to North Ligonier Street.
Can I get a motion?
I'll make that motion.
Second?
I'll second that, Deputy Mayor.
Any questions or comments?
Mr. Forrest?
Yes.
Mr. Bartels?
Yes.
Mr. Murtha?
Yes.
Mrs. Weller?
Yes.
Mr. Baldner?
Yes. It's like all the fun stuff. Is there any unfinished business? How about new business? Oh, we're going to do that now? Okay. Chief Bumar, we have a proclamation for you, if you want to come up. You guys want to come down? Look different, Jim.
My first one this morning.
Okay. Okay, whereas James R. Bumar has served the city of Latrobe since June 13, 1984, as a police officer, officer in charge, sergeant, and chief of police until his retirement on August 31, 2018, serving and protecting the citizens of our community to the best of his ability. And whereas Chief Bumar was born and raised in Latrobe, the son of a former council member who instilled in him the importance of public service. He continued his local ties, graduating with a BA degree in sociology from St. Vincent College, and most recently obtaining his MS in criminology. Throughout his career, he emphasized the importance of education in law enforcement, constantly seeking appropriate training to maintain the highest standards within the police department. And whereas during his tenure, Chief Bumar served as a criminal investigator, juvenile officer, community relations officer, commander of the department's tactical response team, and and most recently as Chief of the Police Department. He guided our police department in his participation with the Drug Task Force and helped to establish the School Resource Officer in conjunction with the Greater Latrobe School District. And whereas Chief Bumar's dedication, inspiration, and work ethic was instrumental in maintaining a well-trained and equipped department, navigating through a myriad of laws, rules, and regulations affecting law enforcement with distinction. He will truly be missed. He will be truly missed and leaves big shoes to fill by his successor. The law is not an end in itself, nor does it provide ends. It is preeminently a means to serve what we think is right. Oliver Wendell Holmes, Jr. Chief Bumar, throughout his career, strove to serve in a manner which he believed was right. Now, therefore, the Council of the City of Latrobe, for itself and the citizens of Latrobe, hereby express our sincerest appreciation, thanks, and gratitude to James R. Bumar, our most respected Chief of Police, for his commitment to providing a safe and secure community for our citizens. In testament thereof, we have hereunto set our hands under the great seal of the City of Latrobe this 10th day of September 2018, Anno Domini. Congratulations, Jim. Now we come to the citizens' request portion of our meeting. Anybody have anything they would like to say? Please step to the mic and give us your name and address.
My name is Mike Paremka. I'm the Director of Teaching and Learning at Greater Latrobe. So for the purpose of my comments, I'll just say that most nights I do live at 1816 Lincoln Avenue in our central office. On behalf of the Greater Latrobe School District, I just wanted to extend to Council the sincere appreciation of our school district for the help that Chief Bumar gave us in starting our School Resource Officer program at Greater Latrobe. Our staff, our students, our school community are safer because of his efforts and his support over the last 5 years. Taking on that endeavor 6 years ago as I did, there are a lot of hurdles and hoops, right, Chief? You have to jump through. There were often times that I would be in Chief's office saying, we know this is a good thing, right, Chief? Yes. Why is it so darn difficult? And through each step of the way, no matter how upset I would be, Chief would look across his desk and he would say, Mike, just relax, it'll be okay. And it was okay, and it's been okay. But I just wanted to thank him publicly on behalf of our school district and say that it's been better than okay. I appreciate his leadership, his insight, and his unwavering support for Officer Dare and the programs that we have there. He's been nothing but supportive and has offered all the help that we need to run that program. So, Chief, thank you. From the bottom of my heart, it was a program that was dear to me, and you made it happen, no matter how many hurdles we had to climb and how many meetings we had to go through. So again, publicly, I just want to say thank you. And I just hired some part-time police officers. You in? Thank you very much.
Thank you. Anybody else? Only one at a time, if you don't mind.
Ex-Chief Bumar, the Latrobe Police Department. First of all, I would like to thank Council. We've had a lot of different council members through the last 30 years, 34 years of my service. I've never really had a problem with anyone. He worked very well, especially as the chief of police. You've been supportive. I could not ask for a better council, and I'm truly impressed with that. I'm also impressed with what Mike said. It's very flattering. However, the credit does go to Officer Dare, who is our school resource officer. He's a perfect fit for that position. It was a needle in a haystack that we found, and I'm grateful for him. If it wasn't for his education, training, and abilities, the program would not have gone as far as it has. And Officer Dare needs the credit in that area. Also would like to thank the city. I don't know if you saw my letter to the editor, that I am truly blessed in this career I've had here, and I'm also very grateful for the proclamation. I thank you for letting me serve you as council, and I thank the community of Latrobe for allowing me to serve as a police officer, a sergeant, and chief of police. Thank you, and God bless.
City manager report.
I don't want to hold you away up from the cupcakes, so no report.
No report. And the mayor isn't here, so, like I said, keep her mother and her family in your prayers. Somebody like to make a motion for adjournment, and we'll go have some cupcakes.
I'll make that motion.
A second?
I'll second it.
Thank you. All in favor? Aye. Opposed?
Yeah.